Hey everyone, this is my Lego gun. I've been working on it for quite some time now, and I think I'm pretty confident in the design. This is just the design, it's just like this skeleton, and it doesn't have any good aesthetics on it yet. But so far it works out great, and so I'm going to start explaining how this works. This right here is the trigger. Pull it back, and it's a pretty simple trigger. Right here is the piece where you pull back to load a bullet. This is the trigger right here, so and I pull this, it also pulls this gray piece right here. Pull back, pull this guy back, and then it locks into place, and then you can put the bullet in. Now, this part right here is the magazine, and you can load up to 3 bullets because that's all I have. But I'm just going to show one bigger bullet just to show you what it looks like. So what you're going to do, it's already pulled back, and if it's just one bullet, you can just load it through the front, and then it just put it down the middle. It fell out there. Okay, so I got it in now, and the bullet is in, and there's also a second mode that you can do since it's just one bullet, and you can pull back even farther so there's more tension in the rubber band to shoot a more powerful bullet. So you can see the bullets right there, and I think it's ready to shoot just one bullet. It also stands up by itself, and I think it looks pretty great. It's not horrible design, and I have my little range of testing targets, and there's different sizes. I'm just going to go with the big size here. Now, from the camera to here is about, I'd say, 2 feet. Really not that far. And I'm just going to shoot the one bullet right now. It's pulled back all the way. And this is about, I'd say, a foot from the camera. And it also sends it by itself so I can shoot from here. Are you going to aim now? Okay, it didn't work that time. Okay. It's not working. That time it worked. Okay. Yeah, so that's just the one bullet, and I'm going to show you how to load it in 3 bullets. So here I have, you have to pull it back, and now with the 3 bullets here, the 3 bullets, you can only pull it back just this far for the first bullet. You can't pull it back this far, or else the bullets, they're going to start, there's a lot of space here, and they're just going to start going in and doing the entire row instead of stacking up on top of each other. And so I have a really inefficient way to get the bullet in, but it works. And so you're going to flip it around, and there's a little hole right here. So you pull this guy down. Alright, you pull it down, and then you get the other hand and you put the bullet in like this. And you also make sure it goes back. And then since that bullet's in, you can now load in the second bullet. Second bullet is in. And now for the third bullet. Now there's nothing really holding the bullet except for the Lego that's pushing it down, so it's not very secure, but it works. And the first bullet is always really weak, so I'm going to have to put it really close, that way it can shoot better and it can knock it down. But the first bullet's really weak. Yeah, it had to be that close. And now the bullet, as you can see right here, this piece pushes it up with the rubber band that pulls it upwards. And so when I pull the trigger back, pull this guy back, the second bullet goes up, and now it is pushed up. As you can see, this black piece pushed up the bullet, and now the second bullet is in the chamber. And this one I can shoot up a little farther, and yeah, it works. Now for the third bullet, since this is the very last bullet, you can push it up as, by the way, that's the bullet right there, that gray piece right there. You can pull it back to the second mark. So that's the first one. This is the second one. And then pull the bullet back, and that it is right there. And for the next one, put it back even farther. I think it should work. Let me adjust the camera. Okay. Okay, I accidentally shot it. But yeah, that was about a foot away from the target. So that's basically how this gun works. Up to 3 bullets, because that's all the bullets I have, and it has to be a 1x3 Technic brick. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The trigger is very simple. These rubber bands are very simple. This blue rubber band here helps the gun pull it forward, and this is where it shoots. This is the trigger to make sure it locks in place, so that when you pull it back, it gets locked in there instead of just letting this guy move forward. Now I did have other rubber bands, and you can put a lot more rubber bands on it, and that would make it a lot more powerful, but I decided not to because it has a lot of tension between the bricks, and I don't want that for a long period of time. And this just works fine. Just one main one, and then there's a couple down here, and it works fine. So overall, great gun in my opinion. It has a lot of improvement, but it's the first one I built with these Technic bricks. Magazine, trigger, right there, pulls back, locks into place, trigger, this is the trigger right here. Trigger locks into this little hole right here, see this little hole, locks in, and then pull the trigger, there's nothing stopping this piece, and it just runs forward. And then that's the first one. We can do second distance. It's a lot more powerful, but you have to have the right brick for it. And yeah, so that's pretty much the gun. I think it's a okay gun, but there's a lot of improvements that can be made, and it is a really fun project. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, bye.